My name is Levi, and I've coached over hundreds of people from 9-to-5 jobs that they completely hated into remote jobs where they make over 5 figures in a single month. And here are the 4 things that genuinely made me good at sales. All right, first one, you need to stop following a robotic script. When I first started remote sales, I thought it was just memorizing the perfect script and saying it word for word. And yeah, I sounded exactly like what I was, just a guy reading off a robotic script. Not an actual sales rep that can have a conversation with prospects and that can actually understand them. And here's what I figured out. The best closers don't even sound like closers. They sound like a normal person on the other end of the call, just having a normal conversation. They know when to slow it down, when to throw in a joke, when to get serious. And I'm not gonna say that scripts don't work, but it's a skeleton. Don't use it word for word. And at the end of the day, and the way that the market is moving right now, no one will buy from robots. So yeah, learn your frameworks, but make them yours. Say it the way that you would actually say it to a friend. Second thing, stop explaining why your offer is so good. Instead, if you ask the right questions, they'll understand alone how good your offer actually is. And I wouldn't even get onboarded into an offer if I feel like what they're selling isn't even helpful. So instead of trying to sell value-based, instead of emotional-based, you need to ask the right questions and realize how to actually close. That was a massive shift for me, because when you're a new closer and you're just getting into the industry, all you want to do is pitch instead of trying to convince people how good your program is. Sell them on the transformation. Let them know what they want, what they're struggling with, and what their life would look a year from now if nothing changes. The third tip, and this is a big one, stop trying to handle objections at the end of the call. You need to handle objections through your discovery. And if you're already in sales, you might have an understanding of what I'm talking about. But if you're more of a beginner and you're literally just now getting into the industry, learn that if you handle objections in your discovery questions, they won't come up at the end. Most closers treat objections like it's some big fight at the finish line. The prospect goes, I need to think about it, or I need to talk to my wife, or I don't have the money right now. So suddenly the closer just gets anxiety and starts panicking. And every time that I would hop on a call, I would never hear objections because my deep discovery was just that good. It pre-handled all of their objections. And that's the exact same thing that I have been teaching to all of my students, so that whenever they get on the call, the only objection that they can get is money. And with all the financing options nowadays, it's just going to be a piff at that point. Okay, this is the fourth and the final tip. And I want you to pay attention, because what I'm about to tell you right now might 10x your commissions. Some people are all about results. They just want to get you to the point. That is called a logistical buyer. And most of the time when you're selling a B2B offer, that is the exact person that you are going to be talking to. And some people are just emotional. They need to feel understood before they buy. This is going to be the type of person that you're talking to whenever you're selling a B2C offer. So learn to read the type of prospect that you have on the call, because not everyone buys the same way. Now here's the part that no one wants to tell you. And this is the part that no one tells you. You can master every single tip that I just said. You could have the personality, ask the right questions, pre-handle all their objections, read every single buyer like a book, and still be a broke closer, because the offer that you're on matters more than the skill that you have. That is the exact reason I built the Placed method. It just comes down to 3 pillars. First one is training. This is where you actually build the skill. Everything that I have walked you through, and honestly a lot more, we will turn you into a closer that good offers actually want to hire and look for. So let me tie this all together for you. That is the whole reason the Placed method exists. So if you want to get access to the exact community that I built that's allowing students to get placed on 7-figure offers. I mean, Saba just got an interview on Alex Hormozi's offer and then cash collected $24,000 on a B2C offer. Just click the link in the description of my video and book a call with my team. They'll reach out to you.